Hi, come on in. I'm going to show you how to finish off ends, so just how to weave them in and how to finish them off so they don't unravel. So I will do it on the back of this little swatch. I will also show you how to do it with a magic ring. It is much the same, but it just means that you know how to finish them off so that the whole thing doesn't unravel and so that your magic circle doesn't open. So let's dive into it. So I'm going to use these two different projects that I've been working on and that need the ends filled in. And we will use obviously a needle and a pair of scissors. So for the first one, it is just on the back of this little swatch that I have here. This is my cluster stitch, and I do have a tutorial for that if you're interested. It's just a case of threading your needle with your wool and bringing it down through a couple of your stitches here on the back. Just a case of pulling it through, nice and easy. Be careful when you're pulling it that you don't pull it too tight and make it out of shape on the front. Always keep a watch on that front to make sure that it's the way it should be. Now once I've taken it in through a couple of stitches, I do tend to put it under a single loop. Take your end of your bowl, put it around that needle, and what this will do when you pull the needle through will be to form just a small knot right there. So make sure you pull that nice and tight, and it will just form a small knot, and it will just help to stop anything from unraveling with your work. Continue then to run it under a few more loops, and I do tend to then miss a loop on the way back, so that's the one I've just brought it under. So miss that one, put it under the next one and bring it back along. And then you can take your scissors and snip it off reasonably tight so you're not showing the ends. And there you have it. That's how you would do your end on one of your normal projects. Now for this one, this is my shamrock that I did. There's also a video for that if you'd like to have a look. But this is obviously for the magic circle. Now obviously if left and if sometimes just woven in the same way, then it will end up sometimes opening up in the middle. So we want to make sure that it is pulled nice and tight. Take your end again, put it on to your needle. And when you're sure that it's nice and tight in the way you want it to be, put your needle under the first stitch next to it here. You can just see where I'm at. So that's your magic circle. That's your stitch where your end is. Put it under the next one right there. Take your loose end and put it across around your needle. And this again is going to form that little knot so that it means that it will attach it and stop this magic circle from opening. Really important. So pull it up through and pull it nice and tight, and that will hold your magic circle. Then finishing your ends the way you normally would. Run it in under some of your stitching, like so, and again. And again, to make sure it's nice and secure, I tend to miss out that first stitch that I've just come under and go under the next one and come back with it through a few. It's as simple as that, pulling it tight, taking your scissors and making sure you're clipping it off nice and close to your work. Simple as that, and that will make sure that your magic circle doesn't open. If you're finding these videos helpful, please like, also subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any others that's come out. Leave a comment down below, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for joining me and keeping me company.